welcome back to my channel, Mrs. Shank Knits. That's me, my name's May, and this video is everything I knit in February. So for me, February was one of those months for knits where I actually knit like quite a lot, but some of it is secret and some of it is like it has been frogged and kind of redone, so I can't show you everything, but there is quite a bit that I can show you, and I think I'm going to kind of show you the secret stuff too, just to kind of give you an idea of what I've been up to. I think this is also a good time to let you know about the membership that I just started for this channel. I'll link the video with all the details in it, but the basic rundown is that for 99 cents a month, you'll get access to at least 2 full cast on to bind off tutorials every month, plus at least 1 behind the scenes making of pattern creation video, and a 50 to 75% off discount on all my patterns across all my stores. I'm just plugging it here because this is what I have always been looking for, and so I'm really excited to be able to share that with other people. Yes, check out the video and I hope to see you there. Okay, so February makes. I will start with the Heart Shaker sweater that was not quite finished yet in my January makes video. We're curling a little. Nacho wears this all the time. He's gotten a lot of wear out of this. I just finished it a day or two after I showed my progress in the January makes video. So yeah, he's been wearing it for over a month now. Here's a picture or maybe 2 or 3 of him wearing it. He wears it a lot. I love how simple it is. It was a fun, quick knit. I also love the mohair. It gives just a little bit of luxury to the dog sweater, which you know I'm a big fan of, and it matches the hat really well. I like the colors I chose this time. It's super warm. Yeah, anyway, I let him pick what he's gonna wear, so I have like his selection of sweaters downstairs, and he picks this one the most, which is kind of funny. But yeah, so he gets a lot of wear out of this, and I love using the mohair just a little in the dog stuff because it kind of adds a little bit of luxury that you don't normally find in dog sweater, which is kind of fun. Okay, and then once that was done, I started to work on a cute little bunny collection for Easter that just came out either the day of this video or maybe the day before. It's called Bunny Love and it has 4 pieces. I've never done one that had 4 pieces before. I'll show you in the order that I made them in. So first up are these slippers, okay? I am madly in love with these guys. They are so incredibly cute and simple. They took me 3 or 4 versions to get here though. At first I was modeling them after, I'll show you, these simple slippers that my mom used to knit, but they have a seam up the front, like up at the toe, that like kind of comes up. So instead of being shaped flat like this, they're shaped more like this, if that makes sense. And since I wanted the face to be an option, I didn't want there to be a seam over here. And there was another technique I learned a long time ago in Utah where the whole thing is knit flat, but then when you get to the end, you make kind of like a diamond shape, and then that sort of gets like flopped over, and then you seam it up that way. So the seam is kind of on an angle instead of flat, but it still didn't look right. So I decided to go with a toe up sock method, and it's totally seamless. What I'm going to show you is gorgeous. I am so pleased with it. Like, you can't even tell where I cast on. I'm madly in love with this. There's a tutorial either already posted or coming very soon that I'll link it just so you can take a peek at it. Really seamless. Like, it's usually when things are seamless, they're not actually seamless. You know what I mean? This is actually seamless. Perfect for a toe-up sock or a slipper like this. So yeah, that seam is gorgeous, or the seamless seam is gorgeous. So pleased with it. So once that was down, knitting the rest was pretty easy. And actually, I wasn't too sure about how I was gonna seam up the back. I was gonna mattress stitch it together, but it's a little fiddly, or can be a little fiddly, and I wasn't sure how many other people would want to like mess around with that. So I opted for a 3-needle bind off inside out that looks really nice and clean. So that's what that looks like. I like it a lot. The ears, I think, really make it. Like, it's just so silly. And the face, of course, like, really cute. And I had to add a pom-pom tail, naturally. This took longer to pull together than it should have because of all the starts and stops. But other than that, these slippers are a simple weekend project, even with all the embellishments, easily a day, maybe 2 days if you're doing other things, but like definitely simple weekend project. And then for my something for the dogs pattern, I went with a classic snood with bunny ears, and man, was this ever fun to make. Like, my first version was too small. This one is snug, but it's supposed to be. Otherwise, it might slip down and accidentally become a cowl. You know, it'll show Nacho. He has his resting, worried face on as usual, but he doesn't try to take it off, which he will 100% do if he's not feeling it. So I will call that a win. It is hilarious and it keeps his ears warm at the same time. So yeah, like it's so ridiculous, but it's so fun. And then I was gonna stop there, but I figured a matching hat to the snood was even better than the slippers. Like the slippers match the snood, okay, sure, because they're both bunnies, right? But this hat really matches the snood because it's done in the same yarn, same exact style. This is a little bit different, obviously. Yeah, this is hilarious. Like maybe more hilarious than the snood, but super fun. And I feel like the slippers don't really need to match anything because they're like adorable enough on their own. So this hat's done in a bulky weight, obviously, and it knits up in a few hours, including the ears. And naturally, I had to make it a ponytail hat because all of us usually have our hair either in high ponytails or top knots around here. So making a normal hat was kind of impractical. Like none of us would actually wear it. So this was a lot of fun to knit. One, because it's so fast, and also because it goes so well with the snood. Absolutely hilarious for dog walks. You could easily make them both in a day and like be matching your dog like for in time for your next walk, or you could just make one for yourself and be done like by noon. I also wanted to include a small free pattern too, and everyone loves the scrunchie, and I really felt like it should have bunny ears to go with the bunny love vibe, and so here we are, a chunky bunny scrunchie. This is ridiculous. It's so hilarious. So when you wear it on your wrist, it's totally impractical and unnecessary. Like this is silly. But when you wear it up in your hair, it is much better. Like how cute is this? I love it so much. It is, yeah, it's completely ridiculous in the absolute best way. So that's it for the bunny love patterns. I have one more thing that I can show you. My dear friend Sian is hosting a knit along for her new shawl. I may butcher the name. It's called Mignon. I'll show the name here. It's a gorgeous triangular shawl with the neatest beginning, like really cool technique. And it's got these pretty little flowers all over it. Mine is just a little baby right now, but I'll be knitting on it a little every night before bed. I'm doing mine in a pink to purple fade from DeBoer, held together like respectively with a greenish blue from Hue Loco, and then later with this bright orange, pink, green variegated from Quing. It's going to look so springy and happy. I cannot wait. Yeah, I really like knitting with bright stuff, but especially when it's something from Sue. So I also talked a lot about Sue's other shawl, Eloise, last year and the year before. I knit it twice. I'll show you pictures. Why are my hands so awkward? Pictures over here. The thing that's really cool about the way that Sue does these shawls is that they are full of things that look really difficult, especially Eloise, but even these flowers, you know, and the way the construction at the very beginning of this too, which I will show you it closer. So just even the construction down here, it looks really, really cool. And when you look at it at first, like to me, I was like, I'm not even entirely sure how I would do that, or how I would do like any of the stitches in Eloise, like any of the decorative stitches in Eloise. But Sue really breaks it down well in the patterns, and she makes these videos over on her Instagram, which I will also link. They're like little mini tutorials, these little reels that just show you exactly the stitch you're looking for. So if you get stuck, you can just go look, and then it's easily explained for you just visually, and then you can carry on. So yeah, knitting Sue's patterns, I find like I learn a lot of stuff, and then I end up like gaining confidence to try new things in my own patterns, stuff like that. So yeah, she's hosting a knit along. There's a lot of fun prizes. I'm donating my entire scrunchie collection. Unwrapped Yarn is donating some stuff. The Knitting Loft is donating a gift card, and there are probably others I don't recall, but I will link all the details in the description so you can check it out and join us, because it just started March 1st, and then it goes through until mid-May, early June, definitely at least mid-May. Sketchy on the details, but it has already started just about a week ago, and it goes until at least mid-May, maybe beginning of June, and there's prizes and stuff. So yeah, join us, it's fun. Okay, so that's really it for what I can show you, but I have some other knits that I I think it'd be kind of fun to like show you here, but like block it out. And then once I can talk about them later, I'll include them in like a monthly, like whatever monthly makes video where I can actually talk about them and link back to this one. And if you see this video like way in the future, you can check the description for links where you can finally see these knits, because I'll come back and put them in here. So these are submissions for knitting magazines and websites, and I will not name them here. Once they've been published, I'll tell you all about the process, and I'll do tutorials and all that stuff once they've been published. But for now, they're secret. So there's actually 4 knits for 2 different publications. So I did 2 swatches for one. I'm obsessed with these. I did 2 swatches for one. I'm so excited about them both, but especially this one. If they don't love this as much as I do, I will absolutely release this myself. They were both done with really interesting techniques. One I had to learn for this, which is really neat, and one I've used before. But the one I had to learn, I'm really excited. Like, I want to make a tutorial for it right now just to show you how cool it is, because it's really fun. It's like with Sue's patterns. You're like, oh, I could not possibly knit that. And then you learn how to do it, and you're like, oh, I could totally knit this. So I'm excited to show you, but I can't show you yet. Okay, so that's those guys. And then I have this larger project in this bag that is also not done yet, obviously. This is for another publication. Here's the little sneak peek, and I'm gonna stuff it back in my bag. So this is one of those things where like I had a vision for what I wanted it to be, but then as it was coming together, I was like, is this really what I want it to be? So I'm sure I'm not alone there. So I frogged it and tried again and liked it more, but then I had like a breakthrough shower thought. You know, like the shower thoughts are the best. And then I ripped it back again, and now I love it even more than I did that second time. And I think / hope that the publication will love it too. So I'm really looking forward to showing that, because I haven't really done anything like that. So that's cool. And then finally, this is another thing that I love so much, and I'm so excited for you guys to get on your needles. This took a lot of knitting and frogging and starting again, like a lot. I'm almost done. I'm very, very happy with it. It's so cute, you guys. That's another one that I wish I could show you. I won't know for sure what the decision is on these for at least a month, probably 2 months, maybe even a little bit longer depending, but that's okay, because there is enough going on right now to share with you. There's this binding stuff, there's something new coming out next month, something new, like I have a lot of things lined up. I already have March makes to show off, but I'll wait on that until April do properly. So in the meantime, you can follow along on Instagram for daily knitting, nacho, and life stuff. And remember, my YouTube membership, quick rundown, just open, 99 cents a month, step-by-step tutorials for all my patterns going forward. There's already 6 full tutorials up there, plus some behind-the-scenes pattern creation videos with more in the drafts, like ready to go, and you get that discount. I'm plugging it again because it is exactly what I was looking for, and I think what a lot of other people are looking for. So literally, I walk you through like you choosing your yarn, you're casting on all the way through until you're done, and we can do knit-alongs and stuff. I'm excited about it. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, show some support, and subscribe so you don't miss any new ones. See you soon.